Got it. It says we're being live streamed. That was quick. Folks, I'm Kurt Van Anen. Welcome to the Mañana No Mas morning check-in. Thursdays are a busy day, so I'm going to knock this out pretty quick. And yeah, I got everything that I need to talk about. So I put out the value-added email yesterday. The value-added email went out, and it gave people an idea of some of the things that have been going on. The Giver Marketing Summit, the business summit that they did last month, that replay is out. So you can see that on the Mañana No Mas YouTube channel. You would have seen a link to that in the email if you were on the list yesterday. And I believe I have it on the Mañana No Mas website already as well. So if you want to see that talk, super proud of that talk. I wish the optics would have been a little better. I think my camera was the foul there, or maybe it was my internet connection, because typically my imagery, on these lives and stuff isn't so bad, but it really didn't look so good in the summit. However, I really feel strong about the content. It's about action leadership from the edge of the circle. Action leadership from the edge of the circle. And you're going to see a lot more work coming from me on that subject. The consulting that I do is about action leadership, right? So when I work with power sports dealers, when I work with business owners, or I'm taking a look at things like, how are we building relationships? How are we taking action with this? How are you presenting yourself to your staff? How are you? And that all falls into that action leadership, right? That building influence through action, and then pouring just as much value as you can into the circle that you lead. Now, the trick is to interlace other circles on top of each other and expand your audience. That's always the key factor. But it's a really fun subject. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm having a blast with it. So that replay is available. And then an article had been released yesterday that was on the Founders Guide. No, Founders Courier. That's what it was. Founders Courier did an article on me, and that was about being an entrepreneur and how it was like getting started as an entrepreneur and what led me to want to be an entrepreneur. And so if you have been following Mañana No Mas for a while, or you're new to the channel and you're like, what's this Kurt guy all about? That's a really good article to jump into and go, what the heck is Kurt about? Because it talks about how I got started and things that I do. So that was really cool. And what this does is it kind of, instead of having a spiral that goes down, we have a spiral that's going up. And it's fun to see traction. It's fun to see things moving forward. Now, today's a Lifter LMS day. So I'll be on with Lifter LMS. We'll be doing a pre-sales call. We'll be doing a liftoff call, and we'll also be doing the office hours. So if you are a Lifter LMS Infinity Bundle member, you'll get an email. It'll invite you to the office hours. I'd love to have you in there. And I love working with other professionals in the field. It really inspires me. And to add to that, I'm actually doing another proposal now for Mañana No Mas to build a learning management and membership site for a sales training coach. And how rewarding is that? You can help somebody take their training and their coaching and their workshop and take all that stuff that they put so much work into. And you can say, you know what, I can automate a lot of this, and we can systemize a lot of this. And then what you can do, and when I say this to people, they don't get it at first, but then they start to wake up to it. I say, look, when you have a workshop and you bring a bunch of people into a room, everyone in the room thinks they're up here, and you're going to take them from here to here, right? Everyone thinks they're super solid. They're already up here. You're just going to coach them for a couple of days, and they're going to go from here to here. But as the coach, as the facilitator, you start asking some questions. You start paying attention to the conversation or to the engagement that the room is giving you. And you start to realize, hey, wait a minute, out of 12 people, I got 2 people down here, right? I got 2 people here, but I got 2 people here. And then I've got 8 people that are kind of in varying different degrees here, as far as skills go, as far as skills, communication, things like that. So now you've got an obstacle. You got a room full of people that think they're here and they want to go here. They can't do it. You as a coach, you got to bring everything back down here, pick up the stragglers and work them back up for the first day, right? And then you got to work them back up to here. And now what do you have? You have a bunch of people at the level of whatever you're training, at the level they thought they were already at before they even went to your workshop. Now, I'm not saying you haven't made an improvement, not saying you haven't made, picked up the low hanging fruit, not saying you're not going to get results. What if, you had a blended example and you had people, that were like all these varying degrees, but you put them through a blended example and you gave them some pre-workshop foundational theory. And then instead of everybody being up here, right? Instead of everybody being up here, let's say everybody's here, right? Everybody's done the assignments and the quizzes and the knowledge checks and all that crap that's in your online portal, and they get ready for the workshop. Well, if everybody comes in and they're at least on an even playing field, now as a coach, it's fun. As a coach and a trainer and a consultant, you can take them from here to here, and you can get the results that you're promising the people that are writing the checks. And that's the fun part. Folks, that's it. I'm out. Have a great day, and I will see you